Hi guys, welcome to my channel AlgoCraft. In this video, I will be solving one more problem from the AlgoX website, and the problem name is sum of linked list. And the same kind of problem is available in LeetCode. And here in the LeetCode, the problem name is add two numbers. So what the basically problem state, you will be given two non-empty linked lists representing two non-negative integers, and the digits are stored in reverse order, and each of their nodes contain a single digit. You need to add two numbers and return the sum as a linked list. Okay, so what the basically problem state, that you will be given a linked list that will represent one number. Let's say if the number is 3, let's say if the number is 342. So in that case, the linked list representation for this number is 242, which is basically 243, basically 243, which is basically reverse order of this number. And you also need another, uh, you also provide another number. Let's say another number, let's say 475, and in that case, the representation of this number in a linked list is in reverse orders, like 4, uh, here is 5, then 7 and 4. So this is the number, this is the linked list that represent the number 475, which is basically reverse order. Okay, so you'll be provided these two lists, and you need to return the sum of these two lists. So in our case, what is the sum? In our case, it is basically 7, then here is 1, then 1 is 8. So you need to return the list, which is basically 718. So you need to return this list. Okay. Now, how we can solve this problem? Let's say if you provided two numbers, and how can we basically add those add those two numbers? Okay, so what we do basically while doing the sum of two numbers. So let's say if I given a number 342, another number is 475. So what we do, we basically write this number in from the left side, right? So we write it basically 243, and this number also 574. Okay, then we add those two number from the left side onwards. Okay, so how can add this? In this case, 2 5, which is 7, then 4 7 is 11, but we here will add 1 here, and the carry 1 will forward to next digit. Okay, so in this case 347 is 8. So I need to return this. Okay, so same things we need to do while adding the uh, adding those two linked list. Okay, so as the linked list is already provided in reverse order, so what we can do, so we basically create a dummy node, okay, initially. Okay, and then what we can do, so this is the list, right? Then 5 7 4. Okay, so initially our dummy list just pointing to a empty node. Okay, next we'll add those two value. Okay, so we'll iterate both the loop simultaneously. Okay, and check if this list not null, so then we need to add this number in our sum, which is as of now 2. Then I will also check the other list also is null or not. If it is null, then you need to add the 5 as well, right? So I will add 2 plus 5. Then the other thing we need to consider whether there is any carry or not. If there is any carry, so we need to add that carry as well. So in the beginning the carry is 0, right? So we need to add that carry as well. So in that case, the value now 7. So what I will do, I will create a new node with this value 7. Okay, and I will add uh, to the next of this dummy node. Okay, so now dummy next will point to this 7. Okay, and our now dummy as of now pointing to here. Okay, so I will move the dummy pointer to the new node that we just created, right? Then what we will do, I will again add those two number. So I will check the whether the first list is not null or not. If it is null or not, then we'll add the sum 4. Then again I will check the second list whether it is null or not. It is not null, so we'll add it. Then I will also add carry. So in our case, in this position, carry is also 0, right? So here is we are getting 11, but from 11 we can get carry 1 and the value 1, right? So what we can do, so we need to add this one. I will create another node with this one, okay, with this value, and add this one to the next to dummy node, our current dummy node. Okay, so in this case, from 7 I will point it to 1, and this one our basically new carry. Okay, so in that case, our when I will iterate the next iteration, so in that case we will have a carry 1, right? So in that case, here we will have a carry 1. Okay, so I'll go to the next node. So in that case, I'll reach here. So the first list is not null, so we'll add 3 again. Okay, then we also check the whether second list is not null or not. It is also not null. We'll also add here, and then I will check whether I had any previous carry, right? So we had a previous carry right from that I get from the previous node, right? So will I need to add that as well. So I'll add it. So now the our value is 8. Okay, so again I will create a new node with the value 8, and I will add a mm, add it to the next point to our dummy node. Okay, so this is our next dummy node. So I will add this to dummy next node. Okay, so I'll add it here. Okay, after that the list is null, so this one got null and this is also null, so we'll not moving further. Okay, so this is the uh, list I am getting now, so I just return the dummy next. So dummy next basically pointing to head, so I will return it. But there is other some scenario that it is not always given that the both the two list has the same like same number of node. Okay, so in that case, let's say we have a one list which is basically 2 4 3 5, then another list maybe 3 and 6. Okay, so in that case what will happen? Okay, so in that case, in the beginning I will check the both the list is not null or not. If it is null or not, I will add both the sum. Okay, so in that case is our list the node is 5, so I will create a node. Then I will also check the, and here carry is 0, right? I'll now move here, so I'll also check both the node is not null, so we'll add both the node which is basically 10, but we'll add 0 and the carry 1 basically move forward to here, right? So in this position. Okay, so now in the first node I am getting the sum 3, but the next node I am not getting any sum, so I will check the whether list 2 is null or not. If list 2 is not null, we will not add anything. Okay, so I will add the first node one. Okay, so in that case our 3, and we have, as we have one carry, so I need to add that as well. So in that case it is 4, right? So I need to add as well, right? After that we have a after that I'll move the pointer once again. Okay, and I will check the whether first node is still not null. So if it is not null, so I need to create a sum with 5, and then I will check the second list is already null, so and carry is also 0, so I will add all those 3, and then I will get only the value 5, so I will add it to the next node to our previous pointer. Okay, so I'll have this list, so then I just need to return it. Okay, but after there could be another scenario, like we have a, like let's say we have a 2 4 then 6 then 3 2 then 7. Okay, so in that case what happened, so in that case both the list is not null in the beginning, right? So I'll create a node with 5, then put 2 which is 6 and carry is 0, right? So thus I'll create a node 6 and add to the point to next our previous node. Okay, then we have a 6 7 which is 13, so I'll add 3 and there is carry 1 generate, right? And at that position both the list is null, right? But we have a still carry one that we need to add, right? So in that case, if there is any carry still present, so we need to add this to the end of the list, right? So we need to add it again. Okay, so at the end of the both, when the both list got null, at that position we need to check whether the we still have a any carry or not. If we have any carry, then we need to add it. Okay, like in this position. Okay, so I hope you are able to uh, understand my approach. Let's write down the pseudocode. So what I'll do, I will create a just simply dummy node. Okay, so dummy equal to new node. Okay, then what I'll do, I will just do a while loop. Okay, and initially I put the carry 0. Okay, and this is the list one. Okay, so I'll check whether list one is not equal to null, and also check whether list 2 is not equal to null. If there will be or condition, if both the list not null, then I will just iterate. Okay, then what I'll do, I will check, I will initialize sum equal to 0. Then while do, I will check if the list one is, this is list one, whether list one is null or not. If list one is not null, so I will add it. So I will add sum plus equal to list dot val. Okay, so in that case I just simply add it if list one not equal to null. If not list one not equal to null, I need to add that value in our sum. Okay, I also do the same for list 2 as well. If list 2 not equal to null, then I need to add that list 2 value to the sum. Okay, I add the both the list. Now I need to check whether if there is carry present or not. So if there is any carry present, we just need to add that carry. So sum plus equal to our previous carry. Okay, after that what I'll do, I will check the what is the digit, like we if we add those two value and get the 13, right? So we need to add 3 and carry 1 is generated, right? So we need to do that. So in our case the digit is nothing but sum modulo division 10, and carry is our new carry, which is nothing but sum divided by 10, right? So now we need to create a new node with this digit value, right? So what I'll do, I will just create a node, new node, let's say new node with this digit. Okay, so new node with this digit. Okay, now what I do, I need to add this to our dummy node. Okay, so what I'll do, I will just put dummy dot next equal to our new node. Okay, then I will move the dummy pointer. So dummy equal to dummy dot next. Okay, so I also like, forget to mention here, like when the list one is not null, so after adding the sum I need to move the list one as well. So now list one, I just moving the pointer of list one. So list one equal to list one dot next. Same I need to do here as well. So after adding the list two value, I need to add list. I need to move the pointer of list two. So list two equal to list two dot next. Okay, and this while loop continues until both the list got null. Okay, once the both the got list null, I need to check whether if there is any carry present or not. Okay, so if c not equal to 0, that's mean there is one carry, right? So in that case, what I need to do, I just put dummy dot next with this carry. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create a new node with this carry and add to our next node of dummy. Okay, and once this has been done, I need to return the like so I can create a answer node. Okay, that is basically pointing to our dummy. Okay, and then that answer next node I need to return, because basically dummy next basically our the first node, right? Because we have created a empty node initially, right? So we need to return the answer dot next. Okay, so that is basically our the head of the new list we have created while by adding the sums. So I hope you are able to understand the solution. I will also provide the actual code in the description section, so please check it out. Thank you.